Morning. Today's topic is about scatterplot, line plot, and histogram. So, scatterplot, line plot, histogram, pair plot, so many plots we have just seen in the introduction of Seaborn library. So, scatterplot is nothing but like it is scattered. Okay, the points are scattered around, and it is a mathematical technique to represent the data. To represent data. Scatterplot we can also call as scattergraph, scatterchart, and this is being used to describe some different numerical values, not sorry, two different numerical values by using some dots. And position of each dot on the horizontal or vertical axis indicates values for an individual data. Now, scatterplot, in order to draw the scatterplot, first we need to see how to construct this scatterplot. So two things are very important. One is importing the required libraries. The first thing, now we wanted to plot the scatter plot using Seaborn library. To do that, we have to import Seaborn. Then we have to import the matplotlib in order to show the plot. Okay. First we have a data. Okay, data will be represented as XY values. Let's say I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in X and 2, 5, 3, 8, 10 in the Y. Okay, so 1 2 2 5 3 3 4 8 and 5 10. Now we need to so this is the data point. How this gets plotted into a scatter plot. So we have to call the scatter plot function in the Seaborn library. For creating the scatter plot, use this SNS alias name dot scatterplot function, and you just feed in the X value and the Y value and the data, that is the data. So and then whatever title you wanted to give, just give the title. Then what type of, what is your X axis and what value you want to keep it in Y axis. Give all these things in the double quotes. Then finally show the plot by using show method. So next comes the line plot. So line plot is nothing but a graphical representation of data in which individual data points are plotted against a line to display the relationship between two variables. So particularly it is going to visualize how one variable is called as dependent variable changes the response in another variable or called as the independent variable. These kind of line plots are the base for learning this what is a linear regression in machine learning. So how to draw this line plot? So again, two libraries are very important. One is Seaborn, the other one is Matplotlib. And again, we have set of data like X value and Y value. Now we are going to feed in these X value and Y value into the plot. So 1, 2, 2, 5, 3, 3, 4, 8 and 5, 10. So just feed in these values in X and Y, and then this line plot is there in Seaborn library. So give the alias name SNS dot line plot. Then if you want, you can add a title for the plot, and then you can give the x-axis, y-axis, and after by using you can set the x-axis and y-axis by using the x label y label method. And once it is done, actually you have to show the plot. Then only the plot will be shown. Okay, so you have to call the method called as show. So then comes the histogram. So histogram is widely used graph to show the distribution of our numerical data, and it is also shows the frequency of values in the data, usually in intervals of values. Frequency is nothing but the amount of times the value appeared in the data, and each interval is represented with a bar next to the other intervals on a number line. And whenever you see the height of the bar, it is nothing but the frequency of values in that interval. And this is our histogram. As we said, like two things are required here. In order to draw the histogram, matplotlib and numpy. Just use numpy to show the histogram. First, if we are going to have a random data, for have a random data, just call numpy n, give those values, and then feed in these data into the plot called as histogram. Okay, and then add the title, X label and Y label, and finally show the plot. That's all about all the scatter plot, line plot, and histogram. Thank you.